Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, we're back in Pribyslavitz. Why are we here, you might ask? Well, because I had a bunch of commerce to take care of. I sold most of the weapons and the armor that I'd picked up recently. Yeah, we're up to... That's not income from Pribyslavitz. That's income from just selling the stuff I had in my... Oh my goodness. I tell you. But there is something that I would like to... Yeah, I'd forgotten about a couple of things. First of all, we have this one here, Herbs and Grasses. And do I need to read it? You know what? Here, no. It requires study. So let's go... Actually, what's my food at? 75? Good enough. I'll tell you what. We're gonna actually sit and we're gonna read about herbs and grasses. Now, I have a point to this, and well, I mean, okay, indirectly, you'll see it'll make sense. Oh, by the way, my charisma's up at 20. Awesome. I don't know how that. Okay. Right. Let's read our herbs and grasses. In response to massive demand, this book contains 100 pages entirely dedicated to the phenomenon of nettles. Okay. Progress 100%. We can get through it in a few hours. All right, we'll take care of that. Read. Now, the nice thing is that I'm hoping to get my reading skill, like, maxed out eventually. That would be kind of cool. Because then I think... Oh. Hey, herbalism! Yay! So we've got that one taken care of. Is there any others? Recipe for fat padfoot. You've discovered a new recipe. So we actually can make padfoot now. That's really where I was kind of going. I mean, I didn't need to read this in order to be able to learn the recipe, but it was kind of related, and we're reading books already. And it looks like I have increased a skill in... Well, we don't worry about drinking. Herbalism. Oh, I didn't actually get anything. The only thing I don't have in herbalism is horsenip, which is... what is that? If your horse has enough fragrant herbs in its saddlebags, it will shy less. Oh, we're going to have to get that eventually. I think I'm level 17. It looks like I'll get another point at level 20, and then I'll be able to get that, and I'll max out. I'll have the full power of herbalism behind me. And then alchemy. Where's my alchemy? Okay, we didn't... yeah, but we already have most of the really good stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, the other thing I did was... Hang on. I did have a point in strength. Oh, I didn't use it yet. I was thinking that I would get dreadful. Foes will be more likely to flee from combat with you. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. There we go. Gravedigger and carrying around the dead, and also sacrificing stamina for more damage. Yeah, not really my style. I'm actually really always worried about losing stamina, and that to me seems counterintuitive. Although, I'm sure it's useful. Yeah, agility, I don't think there's... Yeah, this is fast striker and light armor. I mean, we could get... yeah, this is another one of those compromise ones where you use less stamina to strike, but it also does less injury. Slightly less... Oh. Based on agility. Is my sword based on agility? Inventory. Weapons. Maddenberg. No, it's based on strength. You know what? Maybe we'll get that. Maybe we'll get fast striker. I'm never going to have light armor because I'm not a stealthy light armor guy. But I'll get this. I mean, if... You know what? Because that's 30%. But it's only for agility weapons. So, you know, I'm going to get that. All right. Now, let's see what we get here. Vitality, I don't think there's... Yeah, I've checked this before many times. I'm not really interested in any of those. That's it. That's really all I've got right now. So, okay, cool. Now, what is the skills? Yeah, drinking. Yeah, I'm not really... I don't know. I've never been one for those. Let's go and see if we can make some padfoot. Now, we do have a plan for today other than just hanging around Pribyslavitz. Let's go down sideways. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. We're not going to hang around Pribyslavitz all day. I do have a plan. Oh. Oh, you're all ready. Yeah. I have slowly been building up my herb supply. Mutt, seriously, bro. Come on, man. I'm trying to pick some plants, some flowers here. Pick the middle one because it does a radius. Oh, look at that. It's pretty awesome. Mint. What the heck is this for? Why is this hanging out in my herb garden? You know what? I don't want to ask any questions because I'm kind of afraid of the answers. It looks like some sort of torture device. Seriously. What kind of operation is this? Let's see. And maybe something over here? Are we I think that's pretty well lit. But yeah, if we come in here, I keep a whole bunch of stuff in. Look at it. Oh, I got a lot of stuff. But let's go see if we can make some padfoot. I don't know if have I ever made it before. I don't think I have. Antidote, let's see. Bowman's Brew, Bane, Bivage, Savior Schnapps, Marigold Decoction, Aesop Potion, Imbrocation. Oh my god. N, D, okay, we're not alphabetical. P, Lullaby, Padfoot. Oh, I need cobwebs for Padfoot. Ew. Yeah, I don't have those. You know, I'm going to have to keep an eye out. Maybe I can get them from herb people. And maybe, like, if I'll find them in, like, various locations. I'm going to keep the rest of this Eyebright, Chamomile, and Valerian. The Eyebright might be a little tricky. But I think I have some. Do I have some Eyebright? I do. I have 7. I'm going to basically, every time I see it, I'm going to have to pick it because that's something that, yeah, I need. Okay, so what we could do is we could put the flowers back. I don't need all the flowers with me, except for the poppies. I always have 40 or so poppies on me because they make me smell good, and then like people are nice to me, and you know that's kind of the objective, right? You want, look at that, 15k groschen, yeah, not bad. All right, and my weight's under 100. My horse's weight is under 100 as well, so I think we're in good shape. Now, what is the plan? The plan is we're going to go to Rattai. Before we go to Rattai, we've got, okay. We've got, there's something that I was doing commerce, and man, my local armorer and like a general store guy, Cornelius and Zach, they're rolling in it. I think one of them had like 24,000 groschen. So, yeah, I've done a good job getting their banking up. Okay, all right, Cornelius.
God be with you.
Oh, thank you. And apparently, I can ask him if I know where young Adam is. Now, we are doing Besmirched. You know what? Before we get here, let's just end the dialogue. Let's just get caught up. If we take a look at where we are, we're at. Oh, we could also do the. Yeah, even though we already picked a groom, we could also do the horse that bolted, and look for the horse that Pies and Vashik's horse. But we've got Besmirched here. Oh, by the way, there is a tourney, but I think I'm too late for it. Okay, so someone was snooping around the ruins and Skalitz, looting whatever they could find of value. Someone ought to look into it. And of course, stealing from a thief is no great sin. Well, true. Andrew told me that the fellow who told him about about the looting was Adam from Skalitz, who should be in Rattai with the other refugees. I should ask him about what happened to him and if he knows any more. Andrew hasn't got a job for me, but he's heard about some opportunities. If there's any truth in this information, he deserves a share of the proceeds. Well, we're going to decide on that one because if Andrew, what's not being mentioned here, Andrew is Bianca's brother. And if you can remember correctly, Bianca, here, let me see if I, armor. There we go. Bianca is my beloved ex, right? My fondly remembered ex of the past. and I wear her ring. And if, I'm a friend of the family. So my ties to Bianca's family are stronger than to no, not Andrew. Adam. Oh, sorry. It's Adam. Yeah, we're dealing with Adam from Skalitz. So Andrew deserves a share of the proceeds. We'll see. We're going to find out. Find the robbed man in Rattai. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to our friend Cornelius here, who knows where Adam is. Or may know where Adam is.
Do you know where I can find the young innkeeper?
Adam? He's either tottering around the tavern or hanging around the horses. You know him.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Well, talk to Adam. Okay.
See you later.
I wonder if that dialogue is actually from, you're supposed to use that dialogue on Cornelius when he is still in Rattai. And I just happened to have pulled him into, here. Oh, there's one more thing. Oh, okay, before we go, it's getting a little bit late, but before we go, is there any... Oh, I got no bailiffing to do? No? Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. Let's double check. I want to show you. We'll do a little bit of an update on a report on our current status. So now I'm not touching this money, but we have 20,000 groschen here. My reputation is 100. But if we take a look at, let's see, not the church. The forge is fine. Zach's bringing in 70 for us. The bakery, Sylvester's bringing in 75. We all know this. We can't do the butcher. We didn't do the butcher. Stable. Here we go. Mark the groomsman is bringing in 55 coin. So he's helping us with a bit of money. That's good. The guardhouse is irrelevant. The traders is Cornelius. He's bringing in 75. So that's kind of nice. And then the tavern made Mirka. Mirka's bringing in 50. Ha ha! Good job, Mirka. And then we've got Bridge and Road. Woodcutter's Camp has Kanush, who's bringing us 35. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. We're doing pretty good. I just wanted to show that. And you know what we could do is we could go and check in on Mirka. We're just trying to get a few things wrapped up around Pribyslavitz before we head out and go to Rattai and see if we can find young Adam. All right, let's see. Where's Mirka? Mirka. That's not Mirka. Hello? I don't want to rob you. Oh, hey, Mirka! I like Mirka, by the way. She's, you know what? Here,
My humble greetings. How may I help you?
She's a very pleasant, How do you like it here?
So, how does being a tavern maid suit you?
Well, my back aches at the end of the day, same as when I was carrying sacks of flour. But at least here I have people to chat with, and the fellers here are nice. Good luck then.
You see what I mean? She's just, I don't know. She's a really nice, like a sort of a, wash myself up. She's a really interesting kid. Oh, you see, I knew I'd miss the tourney. And the fellers here are nice. And she, when I asked her to come work for me, now I don't have to do anything nude, do I? It's like, no, Mirka, you don't have to. So, very good. Mirka's happy. Oh, we could also check in on Mark. I almost forgot. Oh, and my horsemanship is improving. Let's check in on Mark and see how he's doing. Is this Mark? Hey, hi, Mark.
I hope I can be a help to you, knight.
How do you like it here? Bro,
How do you like it here?
I'll have peace here.
Good.
And horses. I still wake up at night sometimes and see those things again, but it don't seem so real anymore.
Oh,
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If you need anything.
Nah, I'll be all right.
Good.
Good luck then.
All right. Well, I'm really happy to hear that Mark is doing well. Like that, all the folks at Neuhof. I mean, that was just awful. That was just an awful scene. All right, so we're gonna head to Rattai. Well, actually, what time is it? Oh, it's almost midnight. Almost here. Let's go and Yeah, I'm gonna sleep through the night. We're gonna end up traveling in the dark. And there's no point. So we'll just get up extra early in the morning, and then we'll head to Rattai. Hey, maybe we could stop in and see Teresa. That would be nice. No, what am I doing? Sleeping safe, sure. I know it's a little early, but can I... Yeah, right till dawn. That'll be fine. Oh, so yeah, we're going to go to Rattai, and we're going to see if we can find Adam, and go from there. I'm kind of interested. So, yeah, something about scallots and people skulking around and stealing things, and I don't know. We'll find out what's going on. There we go. Early in the morning. It's another beautiful day. Excuse me, Mutt. I know that... Mutt. There we go. If you try hard enough, you can get through, Mutt. Now. Oh, I know, Mutt. Oh, I'm sorry. Where are you, buddy? Come here. Who's a good boy? Yeah, I haven't said good boy.
That's my boy.
I gotta give you a snack.
Look what I've got for you.
I think I've definitely
You'll
have dried
love this.
meat. I have jerky treats. Do I have jerky treats? Yeah, I got jerky treats. There we go. He likes his jerky treats. Perfect. All right. And let's go to Rattai. In fact, we're going to follow. Look at that. There's the marker. So talk to Adam. All right. Do. And we often get waylaid through the forest here. Oh, an obstacle. Yeah, I don't like the obstacle ones. I'm getting pickier about which things I'll stop for. Some of them, you know what they are, and it's like the obstacles usually, yeah, that's usually a world of hurt, and it's not so much that you can't deal with them; it's that the reward usually is kind of crappy. Hey, Andrew, just pass through. Armed man, who's clearly waiting for something. It's not likely a bandit. Oh, okay. Oh, what are we dealing with here?
Good man, may I disturb you for a moment?
It's the faint-hearted knight.
What is it then?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel, sir.
What?
What?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
What is this about? What is this?
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road. Tell me first what this is all about.
What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face.
Eager, aren't
I
you?
spit in your face.
Who are you, anyway?
Yeah, what's this about?
I'm Sir Oldram of Lossany.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldram. So, what are you after?
Yeah, what's this about?
My mother sent me out to get some experience.
Oh, no.
She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save and to win glory in combat.
Oh, good God.
But I have to admit, I'm not very good at it.
You seem a little bit not very good at it. Okay, wait a minute. Let's not fight. Hang on. A duel for what? This is foolishness. Why not start with the damsel? he's all zeros on speech and yeah. And sure, sent me off glowing, but I admit, okay, how about why not start with the...
Look, dueling's all fine and dandy, but shouldn't you start with looking for that virgin? There's lots of pretty maids around these parts. One or two might still be virgins.
That's not exactly what I was going for. I meant, why don't you find a nice lady?
True. If I'm fighting for the love of my life, my courage will know no bounds.
Ah, that's not quite what I had in mind.
This conversation is
So be it.
weird.
Thank you for your encouraging words.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Okay, I don't know if that was the right thing to do, but
God. God, why did I have to be born a noble?
What a poor... I don't... You're a very strange man. Let's get past him so that we don't get triggered by his thing again. Okay. All right, let's get to Rattai. That didn't quite go as I thought it would, maybe. I don't know. The conversation turned for... I was just going to say... I was going to try to tell him that he's being silly, but... and maybe you should just not listen to your... How about you do your own thing? But then I thought, oh, maybe if he found a nice lady, you know... But then no, it's like... Okay, never mind. Let's just not worry about it. Oh, dear, oh, dear. What time is it? It is... Oh, right, it's up there. 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You know what? Let's go see Teresa. Let's just... Before we get too carried away, let's go and... There we go. I might as well go see Teresa. We haven't seen her for a little bit, and I've got a little bit of daylight hours and stuff like that. Maybe I should clean myself up, in fact. Yeah, before we do that, because... Yeah, I want to be presentable for Teresa. Do 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 do. You know, I really, you know, if I can recruit people, why can I recruit Mirka to go work in the tavern in Pribyslavitz, but I can't recruit Teresa to be my wife? Seriously, I want to know why that is the case.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I would like to use your services.
I'd like to order something here.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
Heal my wounds. I don't think I have any wounds. Get a haircut. I'm good, actually. So let's just get the bath.
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
I have no problem with that. That's fine.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
There we go. Now I'm all freshly shaven and coiffed and in great. You know what? I don't want. I'm not. Yeah, it's here. Okay, come over here, Pebbles. I knew if I tried to get on Pebbles while she was sweeping right next, that I'd probably end up knocking that lady over, and then she'd get mad at me, and then Teresa would hear about it, and she'd say, "Why are you attacking the people at the bathhouse?" And then I'd be like, "I didn't mean to." Oh, there she is. Hey, all right. Let's have a little. I'm gonna go see Adam. Hi, Teresa. Oh, don't get in my way. Okay.
I've got something for you. I hope you won't need them, but
bandages.
just in case.
She gives me bandages and lockpicks. I don't know what she thinks I do. Yeah, 3 bandages. Would you like to go somewhere?
Wouldn't you like to take a stroll somewhere?
In this weather?
Oh, it's raining.
Let's leave it for another time.
Yeah. I think that you're probably right. Can you repair my
I've
clothes?
got something that needs stitching up. Could you do it for me?
All right. I can't have you walking around in torn rags, can I? Show it here.
There we go. I don't like asking her to do that very often. She gets upset with you. It's like, who do you think I am?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't mean to, Teresa. I didn't realize I'd just asked you before. Oops. All right, let's go see if we can find Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do. Wait a minute. My nourishment is really quite low. I'm gonna get something to eat. We're gonna eat some random street food here. This is just, we found this pot of food in the middle of the wilderness. We're just gonna have a snack on it. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Do. All right, let's go see if we can find young Adam. Hang on. So what is he? What's on the map? Oh my goodness, is that him there? Oh, he's up at the tavern. That makes sense. Yeah, he's a tavern keeper, isn't he? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hi, fellas. Okay. Is this it? I think. Wait a minute. Is this the right tavern? He's up there. I guess there's... How many taverns are there here? I forget. I think there's one outside as well. And there's a tavern here. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Oh, hey! Adam! Adam! Broski!
God be with you.
Or he was almost my brother-in-law. Oh, we can ask... Okay, so I'll be honest with you. Somebody said, you need to get Adam. You need to get Adam. And I'm like, I don't know where Adam is. Like this, like I was waiting until the game led me to him. So here we go. I can get him as an innkeeper. But we're going to deal with that after. It took guts... okay, it took guts to go to Skalitz.
You went to Skalitz on your own, didn't you? That took guts.
Not really.
Well,
It
really?
took me a while before I could work up the courage.
That was sensible of you. I went back straight away, and I almost got killed.
I know. I heard.
Oh.
That's part of the reason I was so nervous.
And how did it go? Did you do everything you wanted?
There wasn't anything to do. Someone already did it before me. I wasn't even able to catch that thieving bastard.
What thief?
Some shady-looking character. Whole face smeared with soot. He shot out of the basement as soon as I went by and ran away with his loot. I got such a scare. I didn't think about running after him, and he stole absolutely everything. Even our new kettle.
Your new kettle? Oh, come on. Really? Why would you steal a kettle? What did he look like?
What did he look like?
I didn't get a good look at him. He was covered in soot, and his sack of loot was so full, he had the kettle tied to it on the outside. It was gleaming.
A gleaming kettle.
Sooty man, a big sack and a new kettle. Of course, he could clean himself up and throw away the sack. Maybe it was a devil. Or a charcoal burner.
Ah.
It really could have been a charcoal burner. That sack definitely looked like a charcoal burner's sack.
Okay.
And there are a lot
okay.
of those around Rovna.
Rovna
so he
charcoal
wouldn't have
burner.
far to go.
Okay. What else did he take?
What was it he took from your place?
I don't know. My father told me never to talk about it.
What harm is there in telling me
Yeah,
now?
really.
I can't steal it. Someone got there before me.
That's true. My father hid some money and valuables there. There was a jeweled cross he wanted to give Bianca as a dowry.
Oh. Oh. What did the cross look like? I mean, Bianca's my ex. Well, yeah. You know what I mean.
What did the cross look like?
Why do you ask?
Well, if I saw it somewhere,
What? You want to look for it?
well, like I said, if I see it or hear something about it, we'll see.
That would be so kind. I've nothing left. If I had that cross, at least I'd have something to remember them all by. The cross itself was silver, and it had a small red ruby in the middle, like a
Nice.
heart,
Oh.
and it was hanging on a red string.
Oh. All right. So, did you report it?
And did you tell the catchpoles about it?
I did. Alex asked me what happened and then sent me straight to them.
And what happened?
They said they were sorry, but they don't have anyone who could search all the houses looking for a kettle. So they told me if I don't know who it was, then there's nothing they can do.
Oh, okay. How's life in Rattai?
How does life in Rattai suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs, the bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
All right. And we know what happened in Skalitz. Actually, let's ask him.
Did you find out what actually happened?
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it.
Yeah, this
same
is
as always.
These are the
I
standard
reckon
things.
they was
Like
after the
you ask
silver
them
mines,
when you
wasn't they?
first get here after you've been rescued and stuff. It's kind of early game. I'm gonna ask him to be an innkeeper for Pribyslavitz, but first let's take care of business. I'd like. Really, how long did you have to shake those dice for? All I could hear was rattle, 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 rattle. All right. Let's take a look at this situation, because I saw a bunch of different things coming up, so besmirched. Help Andrew find out more about the looting of the town in Skalitz. Optional. Find Adam's valuables and give them back to him instead of Andrew. I'm inclined to do that. I consider Adam to be like family. He, as I say, Bianca was Henry's first love, and they, I'll bet you anything that if Skalitz hadn't been attacked, that Henry and Bianca would be married. And actually, if that cross was the dowry, then it would have gone to Bianca and Henry. I don't know. But, or inform the innkeeper, Andrew. Find the thieving charcoal burner. All right, so we've got this B objective. So there's a bunch of things. Andrew hasn't got a job for me. Okay, we read that. I know Andrew put this job my way to make some easy coin, but I shouldn't give something back to Adam, at least a bit. Yes, of course. I'm gonna give most of it away. I should ask Andrew about that thief. I don't know. I don't suppose he knows every crook in the area. He might, actually. But he might know someone who knows more. Otherwise, I'll have to go around all the charcoal burners in the vicinity of Skalitz and search for a kettle. There are some charcoal burners in the woods around Ravna. In fact, I know about them because we've been there. I'll have to figure out which is the right one, though I can't just beat them all up, can I? Well, you technically could, but let's see. If I if I go to the map and we go out to Ravna, there we go. Yeah, we've been here before. These two little camps, there were that's where we ran into Who's-a-What's-It's, the mysterious knight that was employed by and this is way back. So we know which charcoal burners they are. Should I talk to Andrew or should I just go straight out to Ravna? Inform Andrew. My loyalties are to Adam. I know that. Yeah, no, my loyalties are okay. So let's go to Ravna. Do 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 do. Oh, we're gonna take this route? Man, I like the other route better. This one, I don't know. You have to go through Ledechko and. I mean, don't get me wrong. Ledechko's not bad, but I like the other route. Okay, where are we? Oh, a corpse. Yeah, not interested. Oh,
I want your money, bastard! And all your... I'll slay you,
Okay. Circle strafe. Circle strafe. All right. Oh. No. I meant to... Okay, he died. All right. Drop him. Okay. I was just going to let you be, but... oh, he's got... Yeah, see, gloves, they're light and they give you something. Blacksmith's kit. Oh, that's handy. A sea axe. None of this stuff. Maybe you... your little pile of groschen. And what else? Is there anything here? An apple? I'll take your apple, sure. Better hunting arrow. He's got 28 of them. What do I have right now? I have 30 of them. I'll grab them. That's a fair number of arrows actually, and I can always sell them or just put them on my horse. All right. Didn't you have a bow? Where's your bow? Yeah. What kind of bow was it? Excuse me. Oh, wait a minute. No, what is that? Oh, that's the sea axe. Where's his bow? Did he lose his bow? Okay, I don't know where his bow went. Unless he dropped it over here. All right, well, I'm sure it wasn't the best bow in the world, so let's just keep moving. We've got important business to take care of. Let's get back on the road. We're heading out to Ravna, which is now not far away. There we go. Let's go. Do, 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 do. I'll be coming round the mountain when I come. Do, do, do. Could be coming around the mountain. Do, 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 do. Snare. No. Do, 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 do. Hey, Ravna. Hello. All right. And, oh, is it already evening? Oh, man. Oh, it's already late. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go to Pribyslavitz and spend the night there. Even though we're going to end up going through here in the dark. I'm not really a fan. Pilgrim? No. Okay, and...
Yeah.
All right, so I'll tell you what. I'm going to go have a little nap, and then I will meet you back here. Well, we'll head out to Ravna in the morning. Okay, so it is first thing in the morning, so let's head to Ravna, and then we're going to go and see if we can find Adam's stuff. It's easier just to fast travel to Ravna and then go from there. Navigating through this forest and everything, it's kind of a pain in the butt. And there's always turnoffs. Actually, we could have just stopped. Oh well. That's okay. So it's a little trail up behind here. Is that the trail right there? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Do. Oh, hey, how you doing there? Oh, we haven't. Hang on. This is let's check with the father. Hello, Father Simon. Oh, I can't talk to him. Oh, I thought we'd see how he was doing. He was here to get to help the poor people of Ravna. There really is only one dude. I think that supposedly, I guess in the game, the idea is that one person represents a lot of people. Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do. And then we go up here and turn left. Oh, this is where the, that's right, this is where the guy was waylaid. And there was like a busted down thing. Okay. Oh, game saved. Really? Why would you save the game here? Oh, because we just started. Okay. All right. I mean, the only thing that we know for sure is that there was a shiny new kettle, right? Let's take a look. If we go into the quest log and we go to Besmirched, I'll have to go around and search for a kettle. Yeah, so our clue is a shiny new kettle. That is not a shiny new kettle. That is a grisly old used kettle. Okay. Let's see. I don't see any kettles over here. Now, there's two camps. There's this one, and then there's the far one. Let's go check the far one. Okay. You know what? I'm going to get off my horse so that we can actually look around a little bit better. Charcoal. We've got charcoal burner. And I think, isn't this where we, what was his name? He was the mysterious knight that he wouldn't tell us. He only told us what his first name was. Okay, we're looking for a... See, this is not a shiny new kettle. Lockpick very hard. Nothing here. Okay. No, that's a basket. That's not a shiny new kettle. Let's take a look. There's a camp here and a camp. What's that there? Those are probably bandits, so we're not going to go in there. I'm missing something. Let's... Okay, who's this? Borya. All right. So no kettle here. Is there any, like, is there, like, anything around the area that I don't know about? like if you move away a little farther, there's no like mysterious little houses and stuff, is there? No. Okay. Interesting. Well, Adam, you've given me a little bit of a pickle here. It's a little bit of a pickle of a such a charcoal burner. There's no other little. There's no other houses. What about what's in here? No, that's nothing. Maybe it must be back at the other one. Okay, let's head over to the other charcoal burner camp. I might have to go and talk to Andrew because it said something about him maybe providing you with a bit of a lead, or he might be able. But I was hoping that maybe we could come here and just sort of keep Adam, or not Adam, they both begin with keep Andrew out of it because as I say, Adam is my he's like family. Oh no. Oh, Pebbles the Wonder Horse. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can find the there's a garden here. All right, let's be a bit more careful. You guys have a shiny new kettle somewhere. Where is it? Where's the kettle? You know, if it's probably like right in front of me and I just don't see it. That's not it. That's not a kettle. What's in here? No kettles? Okay. Man, come on. I gotta help out Adam. He's my friend. No, this looks like it's more lived in. Nothing. Charcoal burner. I wonder if if the game wants me to speak to Andrew, and it's gonna trigger something to happen. There's what's that up there? There's like a place up there. Oh, I missed that. There's a place. Did you see? There's a house up there. Oh, okay. All right. So there's like a hidden. Oh, betcha that's what it is. I bet you it's up here. The game is just trying to. I discovered a camp. Ha ha. And who's this? It's it is a charcoal burner. All right, we got to find a. See if there's a shiny new kettle around here somewhere. Oh, I can wash myself up. Oh, what is this? That is a shiny new kettle. Look at how shiny. Look at it. That says use. What does that mean? Is that I guess that's if I wanted to cook something, or because if I come up here and I eat from the pot, how's my hunger anyways? Nourishment 50. You know what? I'm gonna eat his food before I confront this guy. All right, I think we found our pot thief. Hey.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Have you been to Skalitz?
Have you been to Skalitz lately?
Not since I ran away from there. Why do you ask?
Because someone saw you wandering around the houses there, poking around.
That's ridiculous. Like I said, I haven't been back since that horrible day.
Uh-huh. And did you see anyone there?
And did you see anyone lurking around there?
I told you, I haven't been there since then. So, how could I have seen anyone?
Right. And there haven't been any foreigners around here lately? Or locals you think are up to no good?
What? Foreigners and locals walk around here all the time, but as for whether they've done something wrong, I can't possibly know that.
want to come back to him.
I'll go and look around elsewhere then.
Farewell.
I'm this pot. Is there somebody else here? If I hit use,
Completely new kettle. Could it be the one stolen from Skalitz?
I'll tell you why I'm thinking. The fact that this kettle has been made a big deal about it, that I can see me coming. Why isn't there an option? I come over here, I see a brand new kettle, and I can come over here and say, "Hey, bud, where'd you get the kettle from?" That's what I was thinking that there would be, but it's like, okay, now nice kettle?
Oh, you got a nice new
because this is
kettle.
what led me here.
Yeah. It cost me a groschen.
Oh,
or
did
two.
it really?
Like hell it did. That cost you nothing but a bit of sneaking around.
What are you trying to say?
You stole the.
You robbed a man's home in Skalitz. He saw you. And they'll hang you for that.
All right. All right. Fuck. Yes, I took it. It didn't belong to anyone anymore, so what did it matter?
It's looting.
It did belong to someone.
Well, you know what I
Charcoal
mean.
Burner.
Yeah.
It belonged to a boy who came back to
friend
look
of
for
mine.
his dead family's savings and didn't find anything. So?
I'm sorry about that. Take it then and give it to him. I hid it behind the cottage in the rotten tree.
I'll forgive you this
What?
time. But God save you if you try anything like this ever again.
Farewell.
You hid what? I thought we were talking about a kettle. What's this? A rotten tree? What? Oh. Rob the charcoal burner's stash? I was just talking about the kettle. Can't I get the kettle back? That's what okay. I thought we were just talking about a kettle. Apparently there's a stash. Oh, the cross. Yes. That's right. Okay, let's go and see what we're dealing with here. Oh, this looks like a... Oh. Charcoal burner's loot. Take it all. Oh, we'll just take it. There we go. Now, what did we get in the charcoal... Oh, wait a minute. Other. Quest items. Charcoal burner's loot. So a sack pulled out from the stash behind the charcoal burner's house. It's full of groschen, but contains no jewels. Well, what about the cross? We could go. You know what? We should probably go ask him about it. Okay, so Andrew hasn't got a joke. Okay, something to Adam? Yes, you should. I shook almost everything he stole out of him. Andrew will be happy with his share. I've got all the loot out of the thief. I'm curious what Adam will say about it. I'm interested in Adam. I can always pay off if I can give money to Andrew. Like, he's worried about the money. Adam robbed the charcoal burner stash. Yes. Wait a minute. Where am I going here? I want to go over here. So let's mark that because... Yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. I can pay off Andrew. Andrew's just interested in the cash. But, you know, I'm doing really well. And I want to help my friends and I want to help my people that I care about. Right? And so, hey, bro, where's the freaking cross?
And where's the cross?
What are you talking about?
The cross!
You really want to try me? There was a cross in that hoard you stole, and it isn't here. So where did it end up?
I sold it to the innkeeper.
Andrew?
Andrew.
Yes.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I am... this whole thing, I'm just a little bit... Okay, all right. You know what? We're gonna take... Oh, no, I meant to go over the log. Come on, up you go. There we go. All right. We're gonna go back to Rattai, and we're gonna give Adam his loot, his family stuff, and then I'm gonna go talk to Andrew. And if he gets mad at me because I did that, then I really could give to... Well, you know what I mean, right? I really don't care. So yeah, we're not going there. We're gonna go and talk to. why am I finding out that Andrew knows about this guy and he knows about a cross? That what was he playing stupid? Like, what was this all about? I don't know. This feels weird. This whole thing feels a little strange. Like, what is this? An obstacle? No. Do 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 do. Andrew, I don't know what you're doing. All right, I'll be back later. Bye. I'm gonna go give Adam his stuff. If Andrew feels slighted and he needs a little bit of cash and compensation, that's fine. That is fine. You know what? The game says, Adam should get or Andrew should get a bit of a cut. Man, this whole Adam and Andrew thing is very confusing. Andrew should get a bit of a cut because he pointed me in the right direction. I'm cool with that. That's fine, but I want Adam to get his family stuff back. And then I want him to come to work for me in Pribyslavitz. Herman! Why are you in town, Herman? They don't like you here. Is everything all right?
What's going on? The folk in town are talking about you.
I didn't know that.
Shut on me.
What?
That's what.
What? Who did?
All of them.
Okay, slowly from the beginning.
Tell me again from the start.
All right, if you want.
Yes, please.
They caught Peter of Dauba, George Weiss, and a fellow named Harold that everyone calls Frost.
Okay.
They're scum who've been hunted for months. Now they've finally been caught, there's a big execution being prepared.
Awesome.
Folk will come from miles around to watch.
Okay.
Well, that's a good thing for you,
Yeah.
isn't it?
It would be, if I was fucking doing it.
What? Isn't
it the custom for you to do all the executions in Rattai?
It is. Not just the custom, but by bloody right.
Yeah.
You're not being replaced, they said. This is just a loan of Gallows Hill.
There must be a reason for
Well,
it?
there must be some reason for it.
If you know of one, spit it out.
I don't
so who's
know.
doing the job?
They invited Executioner Heinz all the way from Kuttenberg. They say it's going to be a big show. Have I ever fucked up an execution? I always behead them in one blow. And when his lordship wants to drag out a hanging, I leave them kicking for minutes. If he wants it quick, they're stiff as soon as I drop them. And they push me aside like that, after all these years of service.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not right. So here's the thing. Like, Herman, like, he's the executioner. He's a pariah, right? Like, he sacrifices his good name and he sacrifices his relationship with the other people in the town so that he can do a professional job. And the one thing that he should get in return is that, he gets the honor of doing that job. And if they take that away from him, then, like, that's really sleazy. What can we do
about it?
Nothing. His lordship's decided, and that's that.
Yeah.
If you don't make a stand, it'll be worse next time.
Yeah.
It's an awful humiliation, as it is.
Yeah.
Then you're in the right. Don't tell me you can't think what to do about it.
The trouble is, they already paid the executioner and he's come here along with his assistants. We can't stop the execution. Unless Heinz drops dead on the spot.
I can make that happen. No, I'm not going to murder someone.
Which we don't want.
Indeed not.
Yeah.
The best thing would be if he fucked up the executions. The famous Kuttenberg executioner can't handle the job. The mob would laugh him out of town and beg me to take over. They'd never invite him here again.
Great. So how do we go about it?
Oh my goodness, this is a quest.
The problem is, I don't know what the sentences will be. They'll only announce them just before the executions, and then it'll be too late to do anything.
How about getting him drunk?
Can't we just get him blind drunk?
That wouldn't work. He's no beginner.
Oh, okay.
And even if we did get him drunk, they'd just postpone the executions till he's sobered up.
Right.
Suppose I liberate the convicts.
Why the hell would you do that?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Well, it would be an embarrassment, and then...
Only for Rattai, you dolt.
Not for the execution.
Not for the execution.
Yeah. I didn't. Okay, the bailiff ought to
Would the
know.
bailiff know more?
Maybe. But most likely only Heinz will know the sentence. I've got an idea, though. Will you help me?
I'll help.
Of course.
Great. Thank you, Henry.
So where should I start?
Find out from the bailiff what their crimes are, and then have a look in the Black Chronicle at the Rat House. It goes back before my time.
Okay.
You're bound to find records of some similar offenders in it. You need to find people who committed the same crimes and came from the same sort of background, noble or lowborn. That way you can find out what the appropriate punishments are. Then come back to me and we'll work out what to do.
I'll get moving.
And Henry? They want to do the executions on my gibbet at Gallows Hill. I can hold them up for a while, but probably no more than a week.
I'll bear that in mind.
Okay, we're under a time constraint. All right. All right. We'll talk to Adam in a sec. Let's wrap up this current situation, and then we'll deal with yeah, man. That's a pretty, that's the one thing that the executioner is supposed to get in return for sacrificing these things and doing a good job is respect, right? And also, seriously, Adam.
God save you.
That's weird. I met the charcoal burners.
Guess
the
who I
burner.
ran into? A man covered in ash and in possession of a new kettle.
Truly. And how did it go?
I got something out of him. I think he might have spent some on booze.
It's not all of it. But that doesn't matter. I'm grateful for even this much. What do I owe you?
Nothing.
No, I don't want anything. I'm glad to do a favour for a neighbour.
Yep.
That's so generous of you, Henry. I'm very grateful. If you ever need anything,
I'll remember it.
Funny you should
care.
mention that, Adam. I need an innkeeper.
Adam, listen, you're a friendly fella, and you know a thing or two about the tavern trade. How would you like to be my innkeeper?
what? Me?
Yes.
Innkeeper?
Yes.
I've got a tavern in Pribyslavitz. Sir Divish put me in charge of building new homes there, but who wants to live in a village without an alehouse? And someone's got to run it.
Well, Henry, I've always wanted to save a bit of coin and open my own tavern.
There you go.
To continue the family tradition, like Pa and Bianca.
Yeah.
And now you come to me with this offer.
Yep.
I know. That's exactly why I came to you.
Thank you. And you can count on me to keep the place full to bursting.
Excellent.
Take care.
All right. Nice. Innkeeper Adam. Excellent. Okay. Wow. This is things are getting rather complicated here. Money for old rope. Oh, what happened to the what happened to Besmirched? Did I ruin it by going and talking to Adam? I mean, I'm not really too worried about it. Why am I having trouble finding this? It's in this big long side quest. That's a side quest. Main quest, side quest. Wait a minute. Main side. Money for old rope. Okay, so this is the Herman one, the horse that bolted. Main quest, if you can't beat him, vengeance. And done. Okay, well, I'm obviously... Oh, there it is. Oh, for crying out loud, why I couldn't see it. So, yeah, it's a shame things turned out the way they did with Andrew. Nothing I can do about it now. But, so in other words, I kind of screwed Andrew a little bit. Someone was snooping around the ruins of Skalitz, looting whatever they could find. Someone ought to look into it. So this is, all right, well, there we go. I'm happy with the way that this turned out. Quite frankly, yeah, Andrew, he knew more than... When he sent me after this, I think he knew more because, the charcoal burner's like, well, that he sold the charcoal burner the cross. Maybe he didn't tell him where he got it. I don't know. It's possible. I don't really know. Anyways, I think we're in good shape. So in the next one, we're going to pick up money for old rope. So it says there's an execution to be had in Rattai. Without Herman, the Rattai's executioner. That's crap. That is what that is. I can find out in the Black Chronicle which punishments fit which crimes, and then compare them with the bailiff's testimony about the reprobates. Then I'll know how to sabotage the executions. This sounds like subterfuge. And sneakiness and all that sort of stuff, and I'm really not very good at that, so this is going to be interesting. So quickly to the Black Chronicle. The bailiff should know what the reprobates have been convicted of. Then I can find their crimes in the Black Chronicle and see what the usual sentence is. So it looks like what we need to do first is we need to talk to the bailiff. Find out the appropriate punishment. Okay, no, we need to talk to the bailiff to see what they've been convicted of. Then we can go to the Black Chronicle and then see what appropriate punishments based on those convictions and that sort of business. All right. That's the plan. For now, though, I think we're done. Thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. I'm really happy we got Adam. Adam, yes. We've got a new member of our team. Isn't that cool? All right. As I say, thank you very much, everyone. Until next time, you all have yourselves a great day. Who's this? A woodcutter. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. That's it. But you give what for? All right. Bye-bye.